Speaking with us today for Primetime Local News is Russell Herold, and we are speaking on the Adam Herold Legacy Foundation that is now accepting applications for its 2022-2023 Hockey and Leadership Development Program. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Well, we're glad we're able to speak with you. Now, can we start off with you telling us a bit more about the Adam Herold Legacy Foundation and what exactly it all is, just for people that may be unaware?
Well, the foundation was created after the Humboldt Bronco bus crash. My son was a member of the Humboldt Broncos, and he perished in the crash. And some of Adam's coaches and other leaders in our community, kind of came forward and said, you need to do something to remember the kind of person that Adam was and what he had to give back to the community. So they took it upon, they were kind of the little bit of the push in the starting days of the foundation to get us going. And what we try to do is actively develop today's youth of Saskatchewan to create tomorrow's leaders. Because Adam was a very good leader in everything. And we try to just promote to kids that you don't have to be the most popular kid in your class, the best athlete, so on. Everyone can be a leader in their own right.
And have you and your family been seeing some strong support and been seeing some good response since starting up the foundation?
It's been very well received. We've been to a number of locations. We've done 10 different communities across Saskatchewan. So, and we are rural based. We try to keep it to rural if we can, because Adam came from a rural community, and we know he was able to do a lot of the things. We were able to help him to go to a lot of extra stuff, but there is kids out there that either by their parents can't maybe drive to take them somewhere because of work or what have you, or finances. We just wanted to offer something in their own community and just kind of expose them to things to make them a better leader in their community, make them possibly a better hockey player, to show them some other skills. And we try to keep that, like I say, to rural kids. The city kids, a lot of them, it's at least available. If I'm not saying that they all financially maybe can do it, but they do have the availability of the facilities and the training and so on.
Well, that's really great to hear. Now, what can kids and families expect when joining this program and everything that you have to offer?
So it's a 3-day. We do 3 days in a community. So we'll come for a full weekend in the fall. And then we come back for a single day in the new year. And so like a basic example of a camp would be day one, on ice, we'd have power skating. Off ice, we would do a leadership class. And then in the afternoon, we do an on ice skill session with our instructors. And off ice, we would do off ice fitness. And in the off ice fitness, they talk about, showing kids things that they can do at home with just everyday things that they've got around home, using their own body weight and so on to work out, that they don't need a fancy gym. There is things they can keep active, keep fit at home, and talk about nutrition, that sort of thing. And we do have a coach's hot seat that day at noon. The local coaches sit in with our own coaches, and they bounce ideas off them, because we do have a lot of very well traveled coaches, and they've played professionally and coached professionally, so on. So they have something to offer to the local coaches as well. And then day two, we'd have an on ice skill session again, and then off ice we'd have team building, and then we'd finish in the afternoon with an on ice skill session and small area games. So that's your first weekend. It's a pretty busy weekend. The kids are pretty active. There's lots going on. And then day three, or the first day coming back in the new year, we would do again an on ice skill session. We do an off ice leadership session in the morning. And in that leadership session, we'd ask the kids to bring back, we asked them to do at least 10 hours of minimum of volunteer labor, or not labor, but volunteer in their community. And we get them to bring that back, and we talk about what they did to volunteer in the community, how it made them feel, so on. And then the afternoon on ice would be skill sessions and a fun scrimmage, and team building as well in the afternoon off ice. So it's 3 pretty full days for the kids, and the parents are welcome to sit in on the leadership class on any of it. They can sit on any of it, and it's been really, really well received. Like the leadership side of it and the team building is a very big part of the camp, and we do get a lot of great feedback that it's not a hockey school by any means. It offers so much. Like it's, we'll bring, some camps we may bring as many as 9 or 10 instructors, different instructors to that location for the weekend. So there's lot to offer.
Now, for families in those communities that are interested and they want to check this out, where can they find more information online and where can they all apply?
Okay, so the applications are not individualized. So it's unfortunately like a single kid or a family wouldn't be able to apply that way. What we encourage is communities to apply because it's something where we want the community to be involved. So applications are open till the 8th of April. They can go online to the Adam Herold Legacy Foundation.ca and they can read about kind of what we require for a community. We obviously need the facilities, that sort of thing, and they can put in their application, and then so they apply, and then we obviously we get more applications than we can go to. We shortlisted and pick 3 of our recipients for next year's camps.
Perfect, Russell. Well, once again, thank you so much for giving us your time today and being able to speak with us on this foundation. It's really beautiful to see that you and your family are able to continue Adam's legacy through this and help out kids and families in those rural communities. Is there anything else you want to add that I may have missed out on?
One thing I guess I should add, Shelby, is there is no cost for the camps. It's on a pay it forward basis. So if we do come to a community and they feel strongly that they would like to donate to the foundation, we suggest that the kids are an active part of that donation and they take an active role in their community to do something that might possibly help their community, a community cleanup bee, sell spook insurance, community car wash, pick bottles, what have you. And whatever they chose to, or they can raise as funds, that's their donation and that's their fee. There's no set amount, and some communities, if there is no donation, that's fine. That's why we call it pay it forward. We want these kids to learn to do things, for someone else as well.
Okay, well, hopefully this helps get the word out there and you'll see a little bit more applications for this year's program. Thanks again so much for speaking with us, Russell.
Thank you.
I'll never leave this little town.